Maat 667th day. According to this very book, the wickedness of ancient Egypt was so high. As a plague, what came upon them was frogs all over. Frogs in their bed and house, frogs in their businesses. Little did we know that every story that is being spoken is like a life cycle of every human life that is brought here on earth. Number one, you'll be led to Egypt, whether you like it or not. You'll be led to Egypt to go and know about God. There are many gods. There are gods without eyes. There are gods without feet. There are gods without legs. There are gods that loves blood. Deliver us from blood guiltiness, oh God. And suddenly, if you do not recollect your intelligence, your wisdom, your knowledge, your experience, if you do not use them, like they are gods with carved eyes, with eyes, but no eyes, you too will become one with eyes and no eyes. Like the gods that have mouth that cannot speak, you too become one with a mouth but cannot be able to speak. Like the gods that have legs but they cannot walk, you too become one who has legs and hands but that cannot be able to either walk before the sun or walk before the moon. You're welcome. You're wondering whose voice are you hearing today? This is LTBLIGHT Premier Member, COACHEMEN, planting it live and direct. Maat 667. Light embroidered light. Light magic. It's not black magic. It's not blood magic. This is light magic. It's not white magic. It's light magic. You have to get it correctly in your, you don't have to allow the destroyer to open up a shop in your brain. Don't allow the destroyer to open up a shop in your brain, in your mind, in your blood, in your lineage, in your generation, in your land. And a very good way is for you to forever and ever continue to use this very math planted 667 day in order to battle the destroyer. And tell the destroyer you cannot forever and ever make the frog to continue to flourish and blossom in my land. You see, the very moment that the destroyer starts that very shop in your land, in your brain, in your mind, you begin to see it come. Frogs, ballooning depths, leaping frogs, leaping depths. Loan to your land, to imperil them, to bring them down, to burden them. Loan in your life, student loan. By the time you finish paying those loans, your whole life, your whole youth is wasted off. It discourages you. We understand. For you to grow above your means, you have to borrow. But what if you cannot be able to pay those debts? What if the intention of the one giving you those debts in the first place is to make you down? And which we surely know is the intention of the destroyer. You can still be able to get out of it. And that is for us to jointly, collectively, in unison, use math 667 as the staff and command against every plot, every mission, every agenda to bring us down. The one who sent you here today knows that the destroyer is not going to win. Frogs is not going to prevail in your life. Debt is not going to prevail in your life. You're at the right place. But you must, for you to live like a star, in abundance, in affluence, in surplus, you have to start today. Follow successful people and do what successful people do, and you too will become successful. We are doing this very magic and broader light, returning our own people back to their roots, separating them from every illusion and back to freedom, separating them from every delusion and towards progress. Moses did it with the staff of command in his hands. The staff of command, no less, no different from that held by Moses, teaching our own people gallantly, bravely, courageously, ebulliently. How is it made? Transforming a staff into a serpent, transforming a serpent into a staff. How was it made? Air deserves to know what M knows. Air deserves to know what Moses knows. If not, you're subdued. You're subnormal on it. Begin now to download the LTBLIGHT Antidote Kit, Depth Exit Guide. Powerful. Begin now to tap the energies of the universe. Begin now to say no. By your examples, by your actions, by your words, by our mantras. By our mission, begin now to say no to debt of all kinds. Debt in our homes. We cannot pay our rent. We cannot pay our bills. We cannot pay our insurance bills. Begin now to say no to it. You're supposed to be the lender, for goodness sake. The LTB Light well-being plan is to empower you. Is to empower you. When in the ancient days, when you have a son and you want that son becomes married, you make every effort as a good father to put them on a good footing, on a good path. Sometimes you provide for them household items that they can be able to use to survive. That's seeds. Sometimes you give them seed yams that they can be able to use to go to their farm and plant and begin to live on their own. Sometimes you give them everything, money, that they can be able to use to begin. You have your seed here. Maat 667, carefully prepared, given to you, delivered to you. You don't have to murmur again. You don't have to complain again. You don't have to point fingers and make excuses again. You don't have to chant miseries again. Begin now to, like the birds of the sky, begin now to sing your testimonies. LTB Light team have done it. Like an answer to your problem. Yesterday when you had chusks, you were in confusion. You were in illusion and delusion. You were suffering under superstition. All a religion, an organized religion. All an organized crime against humanity. Under that haste, you were rubbed blind. But today your inner eyes is becoming open. It's coming open. In degrees, in inches, in dimensions. Like your own ancestors built. We are planting the ankh in our before us. Planting the light before us. We want us to see, to build with the exact, with the precise, a replica of what our own ancestors built, and it shall be well with us. Friends from all over the world, if you're new here, you're welcome. But this is also an appeal. If you've been here, download your own antidote right now. Okay? When you download it, you'll be given an opportunity to download the very Bible that the greatest is reading, the very Bible that is leading them, their spiritual exercises every day of their life. You can be able to download it. Okay? It's a step-by-step guide. You don't expect a child that is born today to know what his fathers that has lived here for 30 years, 40 or 50 years knows. It's a step-by-step exercise. It's tough, it's a difficult exercise, but you do it. At the point that you do it, you begin to sing your testimony on it. Okay? It's a total disclosure that we're making here now. It's not going to be easy. If anybody promises you an easy word, that person wants to lead you in illusion or delusion. Your own ancestors is not, they said, out of the sweat of your brows, you shall eat. You pay the price. Be willing to pay the price and it shall be well with us. We're going to sign off now. Be here tomorrow. Like and subscribe to this very channel, and it shall be well with us. Thank you.